Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, well, we're not working on the trucks. Let me kind of explain here while this thing is warming up. Actually, first of all, I wanted to mention I started a TikTok. I don't know why, but I was sitting here the other day, sick as can be, going through pictures of the white truck and put together a TikTok thing and all that kind of stuff. So if y'all want to follow my TikTok, I'm going to try to post pretty regularly, but I got to figure all that out. But I'm going to post a screenshot up here on the screen. So if y'all would, go check that out. Give me a follow. I would appreciate it. But anyway, today I got some money here. I got to run to the bank, deposit that. We're shutting down JS. So those of you who don't know, this time last year I started a small business here in Arkansas. Well, things didn't work out like I had intended, and between this YouTube channel with all the different vehicles and everything else, I don't have a whole lot of time to work on that, and when I do, it stresses me out because I don't really know what I'm doing. And then my sister, who was a business partner to say, she don't have time. She's in the National Guard. She's also going to college. She also has a job, so it just didn't work out. So I've been stressed out about it, and I figured, this needs to happen. I'm going to shut it down, but I'm going to run up here to the bank, get this money put in there, come back, and I'm going to do all the dissolution stuff myself. And well, afterwards we'll get into a little more detail as to everything kind of around that and why I made the decision to go ahead and shut down. Alright guys, so it's a little bit later. It's 4:30. I'm actually about to bed, back to the bank. Anyway, but all of the dissolution stuff is done. Franchise taxes are paid, so I gotta run back to the bank, because I figured I'd have to pay 1 year. And if you don't know, franchise tax is basically what was it, like a courtesy thing, I guess, but you have to do it for doing business with the state. Here in Arkansas, it's $150, and I had to pay 2 years. I had to pay for 2022, which is this year, and 2023, which I didn't quite understand, but hey, whatever. It's done. So cost me right at like $400 or so to go ahead and shut down the business. I believe that's everything. There might be more, I don't know, but it's done. So it's a bit of relief for me. Again, it kind of stressed me out a lot over the last year. Y'all probably could see it in some of the videos, because the biggest thing is I didn't really know what exactly I was doing. So I don't really have anybody I can ask, like, hey, what about this, and this? I just kind of had to figure everything out. But it got to a point where I was spending more time researching on that, and I couldn't make videos for you guys. If y'all realized the difference in the videos around this time last year, probably the first half of last year or so, was probably the most noticeable. So I got to talking to a friend of mine, and if you watch the videos, you probably don't, but thank you if you do. You know who you are. I'm not going to say, but I appreciate you. But anyways, I was talking to her, and she said, this is my recommendation. She said, make a list of like pros and cons of YouTube and the business, because that was kind of the two that were fighting for the most attention, I guess, in a way. So I sit down one day or one night in here, made a list of pros and cons between the business and YouTube, and then in keeping it a business and going back to just like hobbyist type stuff. And that's another thing we'll get into. But I come to the conclusion that we'll just go ahead, shut the business down. I'll keep all of my equipment. So I still have both decal machines. I still have all the sublimation stuff. I still have the printer that I use for making stickers and all that kind of stuff. So I will have everything still. So if I want to make myself shirts, you know, if you don't know, I wear a pretty large size shirt currently, and that's something I've been working on. But a lot of stuff shirt wise I would probably have to make for myself, which is fine. I can do that. So I'm gonna keep that for that kind of stuff, and stuff like phone cases. I could do custom phone cases, coffee mugs, tumblers, all of that kind of stuff with all the sublimation stuff. I can still make decals like these. I don't know if you can see them on the other side of the headrest, but I can still make decals. I can still make stuff for friends and all that kind of stuff. I just can't approach businesses because I'm not a business anymore, which is completely fine. So I still have everything, and I can still make everything for myself, like I did before it was a business. Jordan can still come over and use whatever, whenever. I still want to show her the sublimation stuff, try to get her familiar with everything, if she wants to make stuff or whatever, you know. But I mean, really, again, like me and her talked about, it was kind of between, not me and Jordan, but me and that friend of mine, like we had talked about, it was kind of between YouTube and the business. And I chose y'all because on this YouTube channel, it has done a lot for me personally. You know, we're not going to get into all of that stuff, all of my issues, but it has done a good bit for me. So I picked y'all over the business. Hopefully everything works out with the YouTube channel, but if not, and we ever want to go back to being a business, like I said, I still have everything here. So that does work out in that sense. But for the time being, I wanted to go ahead, shut it down, and Jordan kind of agreed, and I can focus on making better videos for y'all, doing cooler stuff. And again, if y'all don't know, I'm kind of a one-man show with this YouTube channel. I don't have a filmer, I don't have an editor. My grandpa, he helps me with stuff in the shop, stuff like that. But as far as the YouTube videos go, filming, editing, uploading, scheduling, doing ads, and everything else, that's all on me. So, you know, that's kind of a few different full-time jobs in itself. And then, you know, the business stuff on top of all of that. A little bit too much for one person. So, or at least for right now. And again, I didn't know a whole lot about the business stuff, so it made everything kind of worse that I didn't know exactly what to do. So I know what to do here with YouTube. I've been doing it for a little over 3 years now. And I would like to say thank y'all for sticking with me over the last year. I know last year was a little rough, but I appreciate y'all. And I will say, I've been looking at some new build stuff, planning on stuff with the 6.0 and the 300 and the white truck over there. Y'all know we just did this radio, we just did this backup camera, we just did these door speakers. I have subs in there, I have an amp in there, I have a bunch of stuff for this, lift, wheels, tires, and all kinds of other stuff. Been working on getting the 300 finished, and I think we're gonna redo some stuff on the 300 because I think I can do better. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to give y'all an update about all of that, And I would like to say, I do fully intend to go full swing right back into YouTube. Might take a little bit of a break because, again, me and my grandpa both have been sick for a couple weeks now. So I think after we're both kind of back to normal-ish, or what we can get back to normal, I think we might take a little bit of a break. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I do plan to focus more on the YouTube and on the trucks and, you know, the 300, getting the trailer finished, possibly get my Jeep finished, and all kinds of other stuff. So that being said, guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. If y'all would, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That way y'all get notified when I post a video. And again, I do have a lot in store for this year. So hopefully, knock on wood, everything works out right and we can make all these plans come to life. But y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. And I hope everybody has a great day.